Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a reading for Sagittarius, and keep in mind that this does not resonate for every Sagittarius. If you'd like a personal reading, it's going to be the first link in the description down below. Repeat that, first link in the description down below for a personal reading. I also found a bunch of other things there in the description. You can find my Etsy shop, which has my tarot and my oracle cards on there. A bunch of things there on my Etsy shop in the description down below. Just definitely go check that out. Go in there, go buy something. Really appreciate that. You can also find my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon. All that's in the description down below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. I do appreciate donations here. So Sagittarius, let's see what Spirit has in store for yourself. Alright. We have number 3 with calming the waters. Peaceful self-regulation. Okay. Number 44 with harvest. Gathering of blessings. Number 53 with soul radiance. Phoenix rising. Number 30 with setting boundaries. Threshold protection, honor. Sagittarius, setting those boundaries. You are rising here and it's harvest time. Alright? It is harvest time. You're also keeping the peace here. Peace with yourself, peace with others, but either way. These are very good cards here. Alright? This kind of reminds me of like a Native American woman. This kind of reminds me of like Isis right here, and the Phoenix reminds me of like Kuan Yin. Antlers. There's like a deck I have where it's like a fairy deck, but the queen, it's funny because she has a crown, but she has like antlers. It's like a fairy queen. Some things that it reminds me of. So, let's get into your cards and let's read more, alright? Because reading's just so fun, Sagittarius. This High Priestess of Light brings her deeper powers of healing energy to the earth and to your life. The elk antlers she wears on her golden crown act as antennae. They receive guidance and power from universal light, which she then channels into the earth and waters below. Her peaceful intentions are of balance and alignment. As she brings peace to the planet, she also calls you to calm the waters within your own life. It's time for you to take an honest look at your daily energy. Are things too hectic for you to maintain a calm approach to your task? You may feel you have no control, but you can and must regulate the pace of your everyday activities. Always devoting some time to your own peaceful priorities. The waters of life run deep, and there are often deeper personal lessons than you may be aware of. You do have the ability to be self-directed, set boundaries, create balance, and stay calm and spirit-connected even in the middle of personal or professional storms. In the face of unending and sometimes frantic demands of life, this card is telling you to stop and trust in the unwavering truth of your soul's universal connection. Your peaceful yet profound faith will calm the swirling waters and bring the blessed resolutions you desire. Here's an affirmation. I have the infinite source of peace and calm within me. I direct my life with balance each day. Let's talk about balance, Sagittarius, balance in your life. Bringing that peace there. Channel number 30. The Priestess of the Threshold holds up her hands with palms outward, projecting a field of protective light before her. The strong and stately snow leopard, who lives in a solitary life in the highest reaches of the mountains, looks over her shoulder, standing guard. This card brings you a message of both caution and encouragement. It's time to take an honest look at the boundaries you set. How do you view your importance in your own life? Are you sacrificing your priorities and self-care to prioritize the needs and wishes of others? Are you putting up with demands, dismissal, marginalization, or even disrespect from the people in your life? If so, it's time to put up your hands and say enough. You may have been allowing others to cross your personal threshold and invade your time, energy, or space. This card is telling you that you now have the power to shift that pattern. Start to set clear limits today and make yourself a priority in your own life. Your soul deserves to be honored, and you must be the first person to make that choice. When you do, you'll finally receive the respect and prioritization that you've been longing for all along. It's an affirmation. I choose to make myself my own priority. I have the power to set boundaries and honor myself always. Yeah, see, Bringing that balance to your life here, Sagittarius, and putting yourself as #1 priority. Alright? Priestess of the harvest gazes at an ear of corn with great reverence and appreciation for the sacred sustenance, the cause, the seeds, along with the effect, the nourishing food, coexist in her right in her hands. A tribute to the bounty and blessings of Mother Earth, the priestess knows that her own efforts and intentions are part of the ongoing abundance that nature provides. When you receive this card, you are being put on notice that your harvest is coming. There's a project or goal to which you have devoted much effort and intention, and you are about to reap the rewards. You have planted your intentions with care and taken the action needed to tend to the seeds and cause them to thrive. So if you haven't seen the fruits of your labor growing in your life, be aware of the potential bountiful results about to come your way. If there is some work yet to be done, consider the best course of action and make that a priority. Remember, too, the simultaneity of cause and effect. Even as you are harvesting the blessings of your past actions, you are planting the seeds of future outcomes. So as you ready yourself for the coming harvest, also know that your sacred appreciation for the gifts you're receiving will be seeding the energetic fields with even more joyous results. Here's an affirmation. I work joyously on the goals that I am planting now, and I appreciate all the support and sustenance that the universe has to offer. Alright, Sagittarius, look at that. Harvest. Harvest. This radiant priestess calls out that your ultimate victory is at hand. See, that victory is here. Sagittarius, this whole reading, victory, harvest, rewards, boundaries as well. Putting yourself as that priority. Alright, your needs. Alright, it's not selfish because it's kind of needed at times to put yourself first, because sometimes we get so caught up in other people's needs and it becomes too much. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't make sense to people sometimes. Her arms and wings are raised in salutation. A new beginning is arriving after a long and perhaps difficult time. In fact, you're about to take the flight of the phoenix and rise above the ashes of some old, unwanted fire. This fire may have been taken different forms: work, finances, relationships, health issues to varying degrees. It may have seemed like an interminable dry spell, a lengthy period of waiting for change or longing for resolution, or the fire may have been much more severe, involving loss, anxiety, and deep grief. There may even have been times when you felt difficulties that would consume you. This card is telling you that those times are coming to an end. A newfound sense of freedom arrives. But don't forget the source of power and freedom is always within you. When you find yourself living through the dark night of the soul, remember that presence and truth of your spirit. Your soul's resonant frequency vibrates with divine light, with no darkness can diminish. Sorry, Sagittarius, my nose. Sinuses. It is only when you obsess about your personal problems that you feel surrounded by loss and limitation. But you must let that false view go. Real solutions arise when you open up to the power of your internal truth and perspective. So if you're trying to overcome a difficult situation, or if something has caused self-doubt or loss of courage, pause to meditate on your own unending light. For it is divine frequency, your own soul's radiance. This will finally lift you above the old limitations into free, unfettered flight. It's an affirmation. I feel the power of my soul radiating outward in beautiful, resonant vibrations. Success is coming to me now. Yeah, look at this. You are rising, Sagittarius. You are rising. Okay? So that is some messages for you. We're going to get some runes, some charms for yourself. So I bought some dice too to help with readings. We have number 8. Number 8 must be an importance to you. Okay, now with this, on my perspective here, I'm seeing both Cancer and Scorpio. Like, it wasn't really just focused on one. So we have Cancer, we have Scorpio. I don't know if you have those placements or one around you. Number 8, and then those signs. Let's see what else we have. We have this Aztec Serpent God. We have Virgo, so you get those placements, one around you. We have Ra. We have this Moon Beetle, which connect with the Moon, the stars, the night, and the Beetle, Sagittarius. We have Horus. We have this Moon, Dragon, Star, which I feel like that's Kuan Yin here with the Phoenix and like the Threshold and talking about all that there. We have Bastet. And then we have these two dragon lovers, one being water, one being fire, Sagittarius, and then we have a birth happening. This is like a rebirth for yourself, Sagittarius. So, that's all I have for you. And like I said, first link description down below for a personal reading. Also go to my Etsy shop, go in there, go buy something. Really appreciate that. If you want to see more content, don't forget to like, subscribe. Bye guys.